beginning of the year, if someone had told you that 3 months into 2020, we'd all be locked up in our homes, away from our offices, our friends, and family thanks to a deadly virus, exposure to which could potentially be fatal, you'd have laughed it off. Fast forward a few months, and that is exactly what transpired, with the entire world locked up in a matter of weeks. COVID-19 has brought our life as we've known it to a screeching halt, leaving the streets nearly empty and offices and public places deserted, with hospitals operating at maximum capacity, trying to contain the evil unleashed by the virus. Delhi, our national capital and the pride of India, which under normal circumstances is bustling with activity, tells a similar story. The ongoing lockdown, though, afforded us the opportunity to head out and experience Delhi at ease, without the usual chaos that accompanies the city's most famous roads, iconic monuments, and tourist hotspots. Navigate me to Signature Bridge.
Navigating to the Signature Bridge.
Masks on and necessary permissions obtained, we set out with the all-new Hyundai Creta towards Signature Bridge that spans the Yamuna connecting Wazirabad to East Delhi. There were some vehicles, of course. Not everyone in the city gets to lie to their bosses about diligently working from home while focusing on the latest Netflix has to offer. Police personnel, government officials, and our heroic healthcare workers are all out there working overtime to ensure you and I get through this and normalcy returns at the earliest. People engaged in delivering essential goods and services, and their vehicles were there for company as well. Along the way, we crossed several checkposts manned by police personnel with the unenviable job of ensuring vehicular movement adheres to lockdown guidelines put in place by the government to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. While construction of the Signature Bridge started back in 2010, several delays along the way meant that it wasn't until November 2018 that the bridge became accessible to public. The pylon of the bridge is the tallest structure in Delhi at 154 meters high, taller than even the iconic Qutub Minar. With the sun inching above the horizon, we made our way to Old Delhi towards Red Fort. Bereft of the usual melee of tourists that flock to the Red Fort, the Lal Killa is a national icon and the site of the annual flag hoisting ceremony held to commemorate the triumph of India's freedom struggle. Across the road, Jama Masjid too paints a similar picture, oddly empty especially for the month of Ramadan. We left the charming streets of Old Delhi behind and made our way towards Central Delhi. A drive along Raisina Road and past the magnificent north and south blocks offered some semblance of normalcy, with a fair few vehicles on the road considering most government offices are functional currently. One of the positive outcomes of the coronavirus-triggered lockdown is that it has drastically helped reduce pollution levels. The grey haze is gone and the skies are bluer than usual. You can see further, and we hope this reset of sorts will warrant a more focused approach from the authorities towards reducing pollution in the national capital. With the temperatures rising, reminding us that summer is well and truly here, the Creta's impressive air conditioning system, held by ventilated seats, did a splendid job of keeping us cool. Hello Blue Link. It's really hot in here.
Setting temperature to lowest.
A tour of Delhi is incomplete without a visit to the legendary Connaught Place. Needless to say, the shutters were down, but that served as a reminder of the willingness of the citizens of Delhi to adhere to rules and regulations imperative to combating the COVID-19 threat. Rounding off our Delhi sojourn was a trip to the LODHI art district. We've been driving around Delhi since morning, and of course with the masks on as the regulations dictate and while following social distancing norms. Although we've driven through the LODHI art district in the past, surprisingly, this was the first instance we took time to truly admire the gorgeous artwork that adorns the walls of houses here, such as the one you see behind me. Adding to the joyful experience of driving through Delhi was the new Hyundai Creta we had for company. We hope to see more of these on the road soon, and judging by the booking numbers Hyundai has been reporting, there will be quite a few of them around soon enough. Like we said, it was indeed strange to experience Delhi the way it is right now. However, Delhi under lockdown has its own charm. After a long time, the city has gotten a chance to breathe easy. That said, we do wish we manage to defeat the virus soon so normal service resumes at the earliest and the national capital can go back to working its usual charm on residents and visitors alike. Until then, stay home and stay safe.